Hi, I'm David Mueller, retired hydrologist from the U.S. Geological Survey, founder of Genesis Hydrotech, and developer of QRevMS. In this video, I am going to discuss the Extrapolation and Edges tabs. The Extrapolation tab should look familiar to QRevMS users. However, there are changes to the controls to adapt the Extrapolation tab to the mid and mean section methods. The points table, profile graph, cell data, and vertical controls are all the same as QRevMS. The table to the right of the graph displays the stations and the fit method, top fit, bottom fit, exponent, and ice exponent if the water surface condition is ice. In addition, the discharge and the effect of any change to the extrapolation methods are shown. Clicking a row in the table changes the selected station. QRevMS uses the same algorithm as QRevInt to automatically determine the extrapolation methods for each station based on the velocities in the cells of the mean profile for that station, rather than the median values in 5% layers as in QRevInt. Because the data are at a station, it is also not necessary to normalize the depths and velocities. The first control on the right is the minimum number of ensembles. The minimum number of ensembles is the same as on the Water Track tab, and the setting can be changed using either the Water Track or Extrapolation tabs. The Fit Parameters control allows the user to change the automatic settings and provide manually selected fit methods and exponents. The changes made to the fit parameters can be applied to the selected station or to all stations using the Apply and Apply All buttons. If changes are made to one or more of the stations, and before leaving the tab, the user can select one of the changed stations and reset that station or all stations to the settings that were in place when the Extrapolation tab was opened. Once the user moves to another tab, away from the Extrapolation tab, the settings in place at the time become the new settings. The sensitivity of each selected station to different extrapolation methods and exponents is shown in the mean velocity sensitivity table. Clicking a row in the mean velocity sensitivity table will apply the settings from that row manually to the selected station and allow the user to evaluate that particular setting. The Edges tab has four areas: the table at the upper right, the controls on the upper right, a color contour plot at the lower left, and the percent discharge bar graph at the lower right. The graphs are for reference only. Clicking in the graphs has no effect on the table. The table displays the start and end edge and the nearest station to each edge. The controls on the right allow the user to change various edge settings. The user can designate if the start of the measurement was on the left or right bank looking downstream. The location and depth at both the start and end banks can be changed. If the midsection measurement is used and the edge depth is greater than 0, the user can provide a correction factor to account for the velocity and discharge in the unmeasured edge. Setting the correction factor for an edge with 0 depth will have no effect. If the mean section measurement is used, the default edge coefficient is displayed but can be changed by the user. If the depth at the edge is non-zero, the user should change the edge coefficient as the default coefficient is based on a triangular edge. If the stage is measured at the start or end of the measurement, that stage and associated time can be entered by the user. That concludes this video. In the next video, I will discuss the uncertainty computations and uncertainty tab. If you have questions or comments, you can leave them in the comments below or contact me through the information on the web page.